Welcome back to Chatting with Saltfish. I'm Andrew. I'm joined with Dane and Ash. Young Mons. He's hovering in the background. With no, they can't really. You're right.
And they're looking like one whole blood.
We ain't sharing mic, fam. I just
I said hello.
Hello. Yeah.
All in red.
What's been going on? Nicki Minaj is saying she's retiring from music.
Hey, she was trying to. Did you see her trying to kill academics? Did you see that?
In the DMs.
Yeah. Did you watch
What?
that?
Because she's retiring from music.
No. So like, I don't know what he was saying, yeah, but she just started like, she hit him in his DMs innit, and was like, "Where you at? Like, where you at, bruh? Like."
But ain't she seen someone?
They don't matter. No, listen.
Like
You ain't let me
Oh.
finish, bro.
All right. I'll let you land.
Bro.
I'll let
Gotta
you
finish
land.
the shit, bro. So yeah, she was like, "Oh, sorry, I have a cold, by the way. Everything's dying. I just look like I just had him the maddest vibe. Just
Too much grape juice.
You do
Yeah,
have
my
a
body's
vibe, bro.
feeling mad as well.
Yeah, he did.
Nah, bro. Allow me, fam.
Can't
But
breathe.
anyway, yeah.
I can't breathe.
So she was like, nah, lie, fam. You don't make me distracted.
Go on.
Listen, grape juice. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, so she hit him in the DM and was like, where you at? Like, what, like, drop your ID in it. Like, I want to see what you're saying. So he was thinking, oh shit, she's gonna pull up to him, like, just pull up with him just to talk.
Mm-hmm.
And like, obviously, he's been kind of talking about her music, like, bro, you know, like, all the solo stuff you've been doing is dead. Like, you're not licking with like the solo stuff. But when you do features, they fly. So he was like, your music only really doing good like now because of the features in it. So anyway, she was like where like. And he was like, you know where I stay. Like, she knows where he currently goes. And her fans already leaked his number. So these times, she was ready to send, or like, she was basically trying to get him. She was just gonna pull up on him, innit? Who knows why? She was like, the people you like, you're about ain't gonna protect your jaw. Like, she was talking mad heat, fam.
Yeah, she's talking reckless.
Yeah, the
Ain't gonna
maddest.
protect your
fam.
joy, you
Like,
know?
she was like, I know about your family. Like, I know about your fam. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
But then he was exposing obviously her family, because obviously her bro's like got convicted of a madness, and I swear her husband's got convicted of like a madness as well.
Yeah.
Innit? So
I don't know what it was, but he's been jailed or something.
yeah, so it's all mad.
Do
How
you?
do you feel about her?
Yeah, I was saying. Do you think what
Just leave,
Nicki
like,
Minaj
honestly.
what?
Please, like if you did well whilst you were here, you kind of just got to just leave gracefully. If you see it kind of like declining a bit, just like she can still do a Queen Radio thing, like. She can still drop songs in that, but just don't take it. Like, you have to realize that you're not always gonna be at like that pinnacle of greatness. She's hit it, so it's like when things aren't going the same as they used to, you just kind of gotta just like. I feel like you just bow out gracefully, and people will accept you. But I feel like now, the way she acts, it just makes her seem better, even though she isn't, because like she's just basically like saying, "I've done this," but.
I don't think no, but okay. But the thing is, for me, can she really be out here saying, "Oh, I'm going to retire"? Like, does she really need that pedestal? Does she really need that pedestal to say, "I am retiring from music"? And
yeah,
she's
great enough to do that.
Yeah.
do you think so?
Mad to see. How
No,
is she
'cause-
not, bro?
She's one of the biggest female
Bro,
rappers.
mad.
No, but
If
the
not-
reason
if
why,
not the-
no, but hey, I'm not saying she ain't been on tunes. But what I'm
Maybe
saying,
you did just say that.
no,
You said that she did deserve to say.
no, but what?
She can
So
say
she's
she's
not
retired.
Because what I'm saying,
Who would you say deserves to say something?
no, what I'm
I'm
saying,
retiring from
her.
music.
But she's saying she retired from music because of family and all that.
Because
Like,
she just wants to start a family.
Yeah,
can you not do that in music?
but what if she don't want to? She might not want to.
No, but can you not do that while you're still putting?
No, but if you're trying to look after a family and you're trying to tour, then obviously she's like, I want to just do one or the other.
I think she'll
She
come
wants
back.
to be she can like.
You can come out of retirement. Just like Jay-Z did.
But when she comes out, okay. But with that, like, do you think Nicki Minaj can come back at like what JB's age, and do you think she can hold the crown still?
Yeah.
You think she's capable?
Probably.
Yeah, but she would
Because
have
her
to-
whole
she would
her
have to
whole
still
image
do
is
what
kind of
Jay-Z
based on.
Yeah, but Jay-Z's been dropping music though,
But he's got a different image.
and
You see what I'm
but-
saying? Like those like someone like Jay-Z it's always just been about he's like a lyrical god basically that comes through. Like with Nicki Minaj, she's got a whole kind of an image with her that comes with it. Can she still be holding that kind of image when, like, say if she decides to come back when her kids are big and grown and
She
that?
could be like rebranded. She might be a little bit different, but I feel like she'll have.
She come back with a whole new look.
Yeah. Either way, the people who used to.
It's like Rihanna over 4 different looks.
Yeah, exactly.
Throughout music.
Mm.
Same thing.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't.
Do you like Nicki Minaj?
Huh?
Do you like her?
What?
I'm not sensing that you do. That's why.
Yeah,
You're kind of just like, you're just throwing that little shade in there. Like,
No, because it's different for me. Because I used to love her in my Young Money days. In Young Money days.
Retire.
In the Young Money days, when it was all of them,
Yeah.
I used to love her during that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to love her during that. But then, when she dropped into the pop scene and that's when I fell off of it. Like I never questioned that her ability.
though.
I never questioned her ability with bars and that.
Yeah.
But just in terms of the music she made, to me, I'm not feeling that. I'm not gonna. You're not gonna be missed to me.
Doing that, yeah. I feel like she amassed the majority of the fans she has now.
Oh yeah, definitely. But
So
what I'm saying
that's
is,
why she's talking to them when she says she's retiring to music. She's not talking to people like you who don't really care. She's talking to the people who are still actively kind of, who do actually care. Do you know what I mean? That's probably why you see her, like, because you don't listen to her. If Fargo was like, I'm retiring from music, you'd feel away.
You start crying, bro.
You feel away, bro. If your
start
was
crying.
like,
You shed-
I'm
you shed
retiring
a
from
tear.
music, and you would say,
I wouldn't cry.
and wouldn't you say Young Fuck he's a legend enough to say I can retire from music?
Which he's not.
And
I don't
he
think-
isn't. He's nowhere near as
Which
much.
he's
But
not.
you would say that, bro.
no,
Like, I know you.
no,
would
no,
say
no,
that.
no. I wouldn't say like, he deserves legendary status to say that.
No,
he
but
can
I'm
do-
just saying you have to be at some level of status to be able to say I'm retiring from music.
What I'm saying is, when you can say you're retiring from music, it's like I'll just miss the fact that he's not making music anymore. Definitely, because I listen to him all the time. To know that there's not going to be any more music from him, of course I'm going to be like, I'm going to be annoyed by it. But so that's why I'm saying, for me, with Nicki Minaj, it's not going to be a miss because she wasn't making the music that I like to hear anymore.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
exactly.
You have to
and
think
that's
more
why you
general.
don't
though.
care.
It's not about you. It's about the general
But
consensus.
I'm thinking about me, innit?
Yeah, but you can't in this situation because she's a global superstar. You can't think just about you.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
But the thing is, though,
That's like saying, oh, there's Michael Jackson or something.
but then again, even when you say with her, though, like, if she said she's retiring from music and then she comes back, I don't think her persona and that could work coming back at a later age.
You probably will change.
I think
people change over time.
no, but I'm saying I don't think, like, if you said like Young Thug retired now and then all of a sudden came back at like 40 or that, the music would have changed by then. So it's like with how he is with trap music and all that,
Yeah.
I don't think like if he retired and I come back and it's like 35, 40, I'm gonna be like, yes, this guy was the GOAT during trap music time. You know what I mean?
No, but
Is that door closed?
if he came back and he dropped like a mad album, you'd be like, oh my god, yeah, Fargo, the legend. Like, I think it just depends on what the artist means to you. Like, this whole retirement thing, it just depends on how, like, I don't know, like, I feel like, I don't know, like, with Fargo, okay, with him, for instance, even if he stopped, he could retire. He could come back and drop something. The same with Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj could do the same because they have their own niche and they have their own sound. I don't feel like Young Thug falls into like a typical trap genre, so I don't feel like we can use him as one of those guys. Like, he's not really a guy who sounds like everyone else. Young Thug, you listen to him, bro. His album, look at his album, fam. Like, it's up there because he does something different. He doesn't sound like all them other guys, so he can do that because they have something unique. I feel like if you have something unique, then you can. Maybe Nicki wasn't. If she maybe if she didn't drop a pop. Actually, no. Even if she dropped a pop, because I feel like people who do pop now, they don't have to make music better. They literally make a lick and then they go away, and then they come back and then they make another hit, then they go away. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's certain people they could just make a hit and then they just vanish. You don't hear about them for years. See you, auntie. Well, and then they come back and they drop a hit and it's like they never left. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get. No, okay. See, with Nicki, it sounds like actually trying to say it sounds like I'm hating.
I can sense it from the beginning. I can sense it.
I'm not hating because I liked her. No, but the thing, I liked her though.
I can tell the way you're talking about.
No, because I liked her though. But
I'm not a huge fan of her, but I can see.
No, because I liked her. But what I'm just saying in terms of, it's like, I don't know. It's just when you get into that pop thing for me and all that, it kind of makes me think like, I'm not gonna be missing so what, like, because there's a whole drama with all of this noise as well, and it's kind of like.
Drama with what?
Huh?
Drama with what? Her.
Yeah, just like
she's always had that.
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. So when it just sounds like another piece of just like attention kind of thing. So say if like she dropped her last album or whatever, it will sell harder or whatever, and like we know you're gonna come back. So I don't think it's a retirement. You don't have to say nothing. You can literally just.
and that's what
this is what I'm
that's what I
saying.
was thinking. You
But she
couldn't
might be out
stand-
for like 5 years.
No, but
That's not
it
retiring then.
No, but
That's
then
sabbatical.
Again, no, but even so, because what it is, if she says she's retired, then she's not going to get badges for music. If she doesn't say she's retired, people are going to be like every other week, where's the music? Where's the music? We want a new song. We want a
But
new
this is
song.
what I'm saying. Why
And
can't you
she's
just
like,
say,
I
"Oh,
have
I'm
no
taking a
idea
break"?
what
Why can't you say,
song.
"I'm taking a break"?
That's
I'm taking a break
I
from
know
music to
what you're
focus on my
saying, but
family.
Retiring sounds a bit.
No, but this is what I'm
It
saying.
makes you sound
I
a
think
bit
the
more
word
important.
the word retiring.
If I say I'm taking a break, you
The
just
word
say,
retiring
I'm
tells you
retiring,
No, but-
retirement is I'm out. I'm not coming back. I'm done.
Because
retirement,
it's easier though.
I feel
retirement
like-
is done.
Because saying a break would assume you have to come back. What if she doesn't want to come back?
I think she would want to come back.
Yeah, but you don't know that. What if she literally genuinely is like, all right, I'm actually
out.
done. Yeah.
I don't.
She might go and forget music. She might go into something else.
I think that's why I don't believe. I don't think she's bowed out completely.
Don't know.
So,
She can go
let me
into
see
anything
who's gonna
else.
Uber here.
She can just do Queen Radio for the rest,
gonna
rest
Uber
of her
here?
life.
Mali. He needed to borrow the laptop to render after we're done.
Huh.
But
Yeah.
he was like, I'm going to Uber, but he lives. We can see his house.
Freaking hell.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't believe in the whole fact is, I really don't think she's gonna retire.
No, she probably won't. People always say
This is
that.
why
though.
I feel
Haven't
like
people
it's a
said that before,
publicity
though?
stunt in a way.
Yeah, and that's what they said on thingy. They said that she literally was saying, "I'm gonna retire" to gain a reaction to see who would kind of back her retiring to
Yeah.
see. Oh yeah, you're a dick. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you want me to just drop out, and then she can kind of see like that's what they were saying. So I don't even really know how to word it because I don't know. I'm just feeling off. But they just basically were saying, yeah, she just wanted to see who was for and who was against her, just by saying that. Like, her saying that will kind of help her identify that. That's what they reckon. That's another little conspiracy they say. But what do you think? Is that kind of what you think then?
Yeah, I
You
think it's
just say
conspiracy,
for a
but
reaction, it must be.
I mean, like, she does deserve respect though, like in terms of female rappers, because you know you could probably, like, in terms of the ones that people would probably have to definitely command respect with female rappers, she's probably on that list, because there's so many female rappers that people would be like, oh, you can't rap or something like that.
Yeah.
So she definitely earned her fact in, like, she actually can rap.
Yeah. She definitely. She done that time ago. I feel like and that's probably.
Yeah,
I
she
don't
did like who now? Who's there now? Cardi B. So with Cardi B, would Cardi B basically claim her crown now that she's bowing out?
That might be the
Nah,
great.
she hasn't done long enough for me anyway.
Well, no, but that's what it's in comparison would be, no?
Because of their beef, but
Not just
she's
for
the
their
most-
beef.
she's the most popular right now.
Yeah, no, but I'll say people would probably if they're gonna compare rappers, they'll probably put those two together, female rappers.
Because of,
'Cause
because of the history, I guess.
But
Yeah.
who else out there would you think would be like take the crown then?
Yeah, there's no one more popular than Cardi B right now.
That's what I'm saying. Because I can't think of any off the top like
Yeah, I don't know.
that big out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we listen to like the IMDb and that, but that's not in the same.
But there's better
bracket.
rappers than-
You see what I'm, yeah, but I'm saying they're not in the same. You know
Yeah,
what
it's
I'm saying?
just the overall
This is what I'm
popularity
saying-
thing,
This is what I'm
yeah,
thinking. Like in the pop space.
Yeah.
In the pop space, but I don't know. I don't know about them.
Sorry, man, bros.
Do you feel like it's going to be a loss for you, Nicki Minaj retiring? Do you feel like
Not
she
really.
makes no more songs? Do you feel like you've lost some music?
No, I don't listen to her like that. So
That's what I'm saying. That's
But
why I
in
wasn't
gen-
hating.
but in general,
But if she dropped a good song, like
No, but that's
for
like you
me,
can say that about anybody though. But
exactly.
I'm
So
saying,
that's
she
why
don't-
I'm saying it doesn't matter. To
but
me.
she's not dropping the good songs to you.
I'm not saying that she ain't dropping good songs.
To you,
I ain't say that.
I'm not saying she's not dropping big songs. I'm
no, I
saying
like
she ain't
I like
dropping-
a few of her songs on her latest album,
What's her latest album?
the Chung Lee.
Did
I
it
don't
have?
know if the album's
Yeah, I
called
think
that.
that-
Did it have
It's
that?
got-
Did
it's
it
got
have
Chung-
that? Did it have that Ariana Grande song in it?
I don't know.
You sure I'm talking about that song?
Yeah, I don't know if it has.
I like that song.
She's got tunes.
Yeah, I like the song that she made with Young Sally actually, called Anybody.
Of course she would.
But that's obviously not on the bracket
Why not?
because you're not seeing it on the radio.
So
Hmm?
it has to be on the radio. What do you mean?
No, because you're not seeing that radio, so it's a different kind of sound. That's the sound that I like hearing from her. But when you're hearing you're hearing stuff like Starship,
Not everything
and
she
stuff.
makes is
No,
for
but she
radio.
makes stuff like Starship. No, but everything that you hear.
Yeah, but that's the singles. Those
The
those
people
are
that she's
those are
retiring
the pop
for.
bangers that she makes.
Yeah, the people that she's retiring for. I
She,
don't know.
if you have you seen the interview with Joe Budden? When she
Recent, is that a recent one?
Yeah.
No.
But she explains she makes those type of tunes.
Oh no, but
strictly
you know a lot of people do that.
Strictly for that's what I'm saying. You're saying it like she's totally done it intentionally or something.
Yeah. It
She
makes
went
me
that
wonder.
direction.
Yeah, but I understand that. Yeah, because it makes you pee. But then it also confuses me. Like no,
How she went down
we're
that
saying
pop
like people
road.
that no.
On Joe Budden,
no
when she
people that go down-
explains,
no people
she
go-
made those singles like
Yeah.
No,
intentionally.
but I get that. I get why they make that. I get that why they make those songs. 'Cause if it makes you money, then go do it, innit? But then I ask that question. It makes me ask the question like, if you make like that kind of music, do you think you enjoy it? Like man like Flow Rider, do you think he likes his tunes? Because they're so
I
poppy
understand.
and clubby.
Probably
Nah.
not.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do you think he's like?
But he's laughing in the bank. So
Exactly.
that's the. I'm
Well, I'm
guessing,
saying,
if
like,
that's
what
their
if you
main
have to make
objective-
like songs like Flow Rider, like, like, no?
Like,
Do you think
those-
like when you're in the booth, do you think you're like, yeah, or do you think like this is gonna make me millions?
until
what
it
it is.
made the number one UK,
The one
UK
thing is,
song, and then
the
you'd be
one,
like, okay.
no, one thing is, do you feel like you're just gonna be like that can be a number
No,
one,
but bro,
or do you
what
feel
you-
like you hear it and be like, yeah, I like it?
No, but it depends on what he came in it for. Like, if you came into the music as just a lick, then why
Yeah.
wouldn't you do it?
Okay, so if
I'm not
someone
trying
came to
but
you-
if you're not
okay,
trying to do music,
but if
Flo
someone-
Rida, when has Flo Rida ever been that guy of music?
yeah,
to?
exactly.
Like,
He had
Yeah.
to
What do you expect
singles
from
and
him?
Boost. He wasn't gonna be.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what if someone came to you, a studio came to you, and they were like, yo, we want to put you on our label, but we want you to make this bubblegum crap. Do you want to sign?
How much money are you gonna make from it?
Yeah, no, I'm saying, would you take
thing you
it?
ask him.
And would you
How
listen
much
to your
money am I
music
making
though?
from it? How much money am I making from it?
Yeah.
Flow Rider money.
And then you're done in music for like what, in like a year, 2 years?
Yeah, well, he's still in there doing them
He's not doing
tunes.
music for me. He's just
Think
that's what he
so?
does tech.
No, I think he's doing the.
All these, him and like Chameleon.
What's the last tune you heard from him?
Some more Jason Derulo now or something.
No.
When was that?
I don't know. I don't know when
Jason
that was.
Derulo. When you heard? When's the last time you heard from
Oh,
him?
I think he's got a new song too.
Okay, no, I forgot about him.
Okay, no, what I'm saying is like, if you had to make them kind of tunes, there, would you enjoy the songs? Do you like the songs?
No, you don't have to enjoy the song. There's millions upon millions of people buying it. They like it.
So, are you in it for the music or the money?
For me personally, I haven't, because I've like swerved that bare times because it just doesn't feel right when I'm trying to do it, or like not even when I'm trying to do it, or when I'm in. I don't know. It just doesn't really. I write for those people though. Like I will write for them.
But would you want like
But I wouldn't do it myself.
would you want if you were to put your name on something, would you not want to have would you not want to have some heart to you? You know what I mean? Would it want something to mean to you?
Because
what I'm
people,
saying.
obviously, you have like people who know you and know your core music.
This is
and
what I'm
they'll be
saying.
like,
But then, so
"That's
what if
not
all of a
me."
sudden one day you turned up and you just like, we just heard this bubblegum rubbish,
No, but
and then
people-
everyone likes it, and we're like,
People
"Hey,
would
what
be
the hell
proud the
is
same
this?"
way if they actually personally know you.
No, I'll be
Oh,
proud
yeah.
that you got
If they
to.
have done that,
no, but
had
the
a
thing
song
is-
with like I don't know. I'm trying to think of something.
no, what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
yeah,
no,
Whatever.
what I'm saying is, the people that know you would be proud that you've managed to get what you've done.
Yeah, but like,
yeah,
that's big.
but what I'm saying is like just your fans that listen to you usually that are like, oh, this guy's underground, or this guy, like the Papoose people, like people that
Yeah,
will be listening,
yeah,
they'll be like, this guy's
I get
underground.
what you mean.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, like, what if Papoose just released a song that is just mad poppy? You know, those guys are like, what the hell, man?
Yeah.
What the hell you sell out? You know what I mean?
I agree, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
But
would you rather?
producer? That's different. Though.
Like,
Yeah,
no, what I'm
exactly.
saying is, would you rather keep your? No, what I'm saying, would you rather keep your?
You're talking about artists. Like
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
core fan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Would you rather keep your core base?
But
Like,
if you're an artist, that's different.
like-
Yeah.
Which one are you talking about? Producer or
What would you
artist?
prefer,
Which
I'm
one?
saying as an artist.
Okay.
Alright.
But then why
That's
do
why I
you
said
stay
Flow
in-
Rider,
Yeah,
because he makes music too.
yeah, but I wouldn't. Do
Yeah,
it.
but you was asking him more the
Yeah, I
music
thought
side.
more like-
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I thought you were talking about. Okay.
No,
even-
no.
okay, that's like just to make it like
I said
music, like
you're
a
the
song.
face. No, I
But
said
if you-
like,
if you
no, I
was
said
a-
he's on the face of it. No, the producing
Okay,
thing is a
okay.
completely different thing. I get you can dish out as many
Yeah.
beats as you want, because to be honest, that shows a range with beats.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, when you put your face on as an artist in
Yeah.
front of it,
Yeah, I got
say-
you, man.
this is what I'm saying. It's a different story.
If you're trying to rebrand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It depends.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. Like,
from
would you
that
want to
you
rebrand? Would you want to rebrand from your core base that kind of held you down? Like, you know, like someone like Saba Pivot.
But it
Like,
depends.
like
It depends.
Saba is making his way. He's got his core fans. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a big fan, but it's a loyal fan base that it's enough for him to do.
It depends what type of music you're making in the first place,
Yeah.
though,
But this is
That's
what I'm saying.
and how far you can
But
get.
this is what I'm saying.
from it.
Right,
I'm using
left
Saba
to
Pivot
right.
as an example. Look, he's got like a solid fan base now. A
Yeah.
solid fan base.
He's just
that
like- he's a
basically
lyrical
follows him.
rapper, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he
He
has a
can't.
solid,
The range is not that far.
But
Anyway.
what I'm saying is, but in terms of his core fan base, he's got his people that like love him, the Pivot Gang, blah blah
Yeah.
blah. Now, what if one day he was just like, Bundy's man, I'm going into the mainstream now. Wouldn't you feel some type of way?
I could see him do like a one-off.
No,
two-off,
no.
tunes.
Literally, he's just like, I'm there now.
But who's done that?
Wouldn't you feel some type?
No one's done that though. Who's done it from the underground?
But if that's- if
who's gone from total underground to full on?
No, but if that's what
Jason
you-
Derulo
It's
now.
true.
No one's done
Yeah,
that.
it's true.
Who's done that?
It's actually-
I've seen that. You might see like a Kendrick
But
on
Joey kind of had some he kind of went mainstream when he hit studio album.
He has.
Oh,
But he
yeah,
has some. Who's he worked with? That's in that area.
That woman that made that song.
So he's made a few. He says he's made a few of them, but you can't say he's gone fully.
No, he hasn't gone fully.
He's gone fully
He's still
pop.
got tunes.
That's
That
what I'm saying. He'll probably go back.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, when you hear those ones, it feels like that album's
it's a
not
check.
for me, man.
I don't care. It's a check.
Yeah, that's
I get
what
it.
is, yeah.
You can have
And
two.
that's what I'm saying,
You can have
like,
4 or 5
yeah.
tunes in your catalog that's just
That
totally
is-
out of your field.
I hear you.
That's the
It's like Kendrick Lamar when he's done a few commercial.
But I still think it's
like, what's going on here?
Didn't he do a tune with Katy
Yeah.
Perry, fam?
What tune was that again? Oh yeah, was that the Bad Blood?
Yeah, that's
With
He's had a
Taylor
few
Swift.
tunes.
Was he on that Taylor Swift one, the
or
Bad
something
Blood?
Yeah, he's on.
Is
that.
he on
Yeah.
Bad Blood?
There you go.
Is that the one I'm thinking of? What
I
one
think
are
it's
you
that.
thinking
It's
of?
gonna
we might
be
thinking about the
Bad
same
one,
Blood.
yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
There's another one he's got as well. It's really
So-
poppy. I was like, right, really
Like,
Kendrick, but it's
yeah.
like okay,
Okay, now, but what if he stayed there? Do you think if he?
that's different.
Yeah.
But they never do.
Well, you would hope not. You would hope not. But if that's
People
where,
like
if that
him
what
can't.
makes, if that what
I
makes you
think
money,
he
yeah,
can't.
I don't
can't.
think he could.
Yeah, there's certain people that maybe they can find a home over there. Like
That's not where he came from.
Yeah,
Why would he
Kendrick
stay
can't.
there?
With Nicki
This
though,
one time.
what did Nicki kind of come? I'm trying.
Nicki
to
came
think.
through Young Money though.
But like, what songs was Nicki like?
I don't know. I think she was a feature with
There's a
Young
lot
Money.
of
I thought,
freestyles.
yeah, but I feel like there's
Mixtapes.
certain
Oh, no,
people who
mixtapes.
could. She was still one of those artists that could like transition over to it.
Oh yeah, because she,
Do you
you
know
know
what I
why?
mean?
Because she
Because
used to
of
be
that sound.
call herself Barbie as well and
That's
all
what
that.
I'm
So
saying.
she was
So,
always
like,
kind
that
of like,
sound. It kind of was a commercial sound.
Then she
anyway,
rebranded the whole look, and then
Yeah.
the whole look fit.
yeah,
Fits what
I
she
get
was
that.
saying. You get what I mean?
I see that.
It's like,
There's some
I
people
always
that
say
seem to
Rihanna.
transition over. That's what
No,
I
but
was saying.
see, that's the thing with Nicki. I'm not saying she ever sold out because she was kind of always kind of like she was kind of making that bubble gum. But what I'm saying is, I'm just saying in terms of retiring, I doubt it.
Oh no, she's not retiring. No one said that.
She said it.
I
Yeah,
know,
she
but
did.
no one,
Yeah,
no,
that's
no one
what-
believes that.
No, that's
Like,
what I'm saying. No, but don't say if you're not about
she's
it.
too young to say retirement.
Yes,
Like
that's what
actual-
I'm
like
saying.
actual retirement.
That's what I'm saying. You
didn't
ain't
say that,
out.
fam.
But we
I
know.
did.
But,
You didn't say that, fam. You
Play
said-
that back. Everybody, play
Bro,
that
you
back.
didn't say that. You said. she's
what you
not
edit
at a
out?
level that-
but you edit
You
it
said
out.
she-
Play
not
that
level.
back. I
Oh
said
yeah,
it.
you can edit.
Exactly.
No one knows that.
We'll find out.
I'll
No,
cut
we'll
this
find
out.
out. We'll
Cut
see
this
it.
out. I'll cut this out.
We'll see at the end of the show. Bro.
No, we'll see.
He lied.
All right then. So Nicki, all right, you enjoy your rest with your family, but we think
That was a long segment.
I think you'll be back.
You a Bob.
Am I
What are you
Bob?
trying to tell us right now?
What?
I said we spent 30 minutes on Nicki Minaj.
Isn't it?
No, it's supposed to be running, isn't it?
It's still about 20, but
All right, this one.
Wow. Yeah, yeah.
he's a barb, innit? You didn't even say yes or no.
See the pink t-shirt underneath.
What? What's a Bob?
You don't know what barb is?
Is that her people?
Yes.
Oh no.
He knows.
he does.
He's one.
Taylor gang,
Just rub off that thing. Just
Taylor,
see
Taylor,
the pink right.
tailored,
Are you Taylor guy?
fully
Taylor
tailored,
Swift.
man. Not, real TGOD, man. TGOD. Yeah.
To TGO,
Yeah. So Hasbro has introduced a new Monopoly game. You guys aware of this? Miss Monopoly.
Miss Monopoly.
Miss Monopoly.
Ooh.
Where it's about female entrepreneurs, and it's a version where the women will start with more money than the men.
Interesting.
So they'll start with
Actually,
240.
no,
They'll start with
to be fair.
240.
Innit?
How do you know
That's
that?
I
what-
don't know, to be fair. I should know about this, but
So women start with 240, men start with 200, and it's basically the slogan or the what they said about it was, oh, it's to level the playing field.
Okay.
Yeah,
how?
because they're basically saying that women aren't treated the same in the workplace.
But then that's not equality, though. Wait.
Well, I think it's ironic
Things
saying
they
that's why
need.
they're getting more.
For me, sometimes when I see it, it's like you're making women seem like they need a handicap. And I don't feel like women even feel that way anymore.
Well, this is the side of the arguments with
'Cause
both
it
of them.
makes them seem weaker than us. Like you're giving them more money. It's like, oh no, yeah, you need more money. We can make more money than you anyway. That's to me. That's the way I see it now. Like, sorry to cut you because I know you hadn't even done explaining.
Yeah,
So I
go
feel
on.
like this may have just we could probably come up anyway.
Yeah,
but
go
I
on.
want to say just because I haven't heard this, like
Mm.
I'd rather like. But to me, it's almost like giving them a handicap and be like, yeah, alright, the men we can survive. We can make this money. Like you can start off more because you probably won't make that much money throughout the game. So like we'll give you a little bit of money there. How leveling the playing field? That's not. I feel like that's kind of still just.
Giving them handicap.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the arguments. I'll get back to that.
Oh.
Yeah. So the rules are the same, but instead, instead of purchasing properties, the players are buying inventions and innovation from women, like Wi-Fi,
Okay.
chocolate chip cookies.
Were these all invented by women?
That's what it said. Yeah, like handmade, created by women.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, things like that. Now it's a mixed bag in terms of the pros for this one. Is saying that it's good that we're actually having a female dominated game where it's actually recognizing women that have done something.
Yeah.
And there's the other side where it's like, are we going too far with the fact that it's like, so we're saying about the wage gap in terms of, how come you're giving women more? You're actually, like you're saying about the handicap, you're actually hindering women. And also the fact that they're using entrepreneurs like the one that made cookies, is it really beneficial to show women when there's other women that have done more kind of things that don't put them in that kind of space of like, cooking. You know what I mean?
I feel like they could have
That's what they're saying.
made
I wouldn't
the
say
natural dish. The only reason this way it's a bit, it kind of makes it seem a bit like forced is because they call it Mrs. Monopoly. Like there's not a Mr. Monopoly. There's a Mr. Monopoly. They could have just had a Mr. Monopoly. They could have maybe just added a Mrs. Monopoly.
It's called Ms. Monopoly. MS.
Ms. Sorry.
Yeah, I get that though. Yeah, because it would have been
Mr. Monopoly. So
it could have been called
distinguished.
No, but it could have called
that is
because it's not. No, know why? Because it's not him.
him.
It's not him. It's not him either. That's the cover. So the guy's not on it. The guy's not in it at all.
It doesn't even look. It just makes. That's what I'm saying. So like, it looks like they're not even taking them serious. You know what I mean?
But he's in the background. Yeah, he's in the background there, Moustache Man. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think. I really don't think that money thing is a good thing though. I think that's like a.
I think that's just to start a conversation. To be honest,
I think it's an unnecessary dig though.
I think it's just to start a conversation. You see it, and you're like, but why are they? And then start a conversation.
Because what?
Because in real life,
What's that again?
I'm saying the money thing in terms of starting with more money, and then like if you're a woman, you start with more money, and if you're a man, you start with less.
yeah,
I don't
I
think.
definitely think that's just literally just to start this conversation.
What just in terms of what in real life?
Whoever sees it, they're gonna ask. The first thing they're gonna ask, why?
Yeah.
And then you say,
Yeah, but then I'm not gonna lie. This is what the only thing that annoys me is literally
I mean,
if I'm playing that Monopoly.
Just for like awareness.
Yeah, but if you're playing it now, I'm not gonna lie. That I'll be kind of annoyed every time I'm not passing go and I'm not getting the thing.
And then what are they gonna say? this is how we feel.
Exactly.
This is how we feel. Exactly.
But I'll be like, bring out another Monopoly, man.
This is
bring out Dragon Ball Z Monopoly or
in
something.
real life. This is how women feel.
Yeah, I hear that.
That's the whole point.
No, I hear that. But
I
what I'm
get
saying, I'm in the game right now, fam.
They should have just.
I get it's a game, but
You can't be buying more houses than me. You can't be buying more businesses than me right now just because you got more at the pay line.
Why?
I'm saying everything
in real life.
Shut up.
When it's halfway around, this is what I'm saying. This is what
Yeah,
they're
I
thinking.
hear it. Yeah. No, but I'm saying if the game just
You're
meant
complaining
to,
about the same thing that's happening to them.
but in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still feel like, as you're saying, it's like
It's just conversation. It's a conversation
like, they're
style.
still creating a side. Like as long as you're creating a side, you're creating a problem. That's the way I see it. So like, if they had just created an innovators monopoly, then just simply used
Female entrepreneur.
female,
Yeah.
just even they could have just used predominantly females. And then because for me, it's like, isn't everything supposed to be about equality first of all?
Yeah.
So I feel like when you try to misbalance it to correct it,
But how do you know this isn't though?
What this?
Yeah.
Because I thought you said it's all
It is-
female squares.
it is all female.
What is this just? What if this is just for awareness for the issues that's going on now?
Yeah, what is?
No, well,
is there like a what? I don't. Yeah, it's true. What is it for?
About just
No,
women's
the
pay.
woman that helped design it was actually she's like a feminist. Like she's actually
Yeah, that's very clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she worked with them to design the game, and it's actually going to be an actual official game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about awareness.
Well, obviously, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't
then
really
that's fine.
complain,
Yeah,
like-
then that's fine. She's just making us aware that like the same. Okay, so
But
now
the fact
I'm
that
because that's why-
but rather than
that's why
bringing up
Wi-Fi
issues,
on it.
but
That's-
via
no,
by
but
the
that's
game.
Okay, that's why
Yeah.
things like Wi-Fi, because it's like now I know just from you saying that. Now I know a woman invented Wi-Fi. I wouldn't have known that if you had said.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, but why can't
Which
we
is
get
why-
that same thing with just how Dane described it in terms of just having a board with female inventors
They still
Because
can. Though.
you know what it is
without no, but I'm saying,
They
but
still
why
can.
does-
I'm gonna combat my own point because what it is I think maybe because if you mix it with male and female, automatically
It would probably
Besides
you might
dilute-
start- you
it
might
probably
forget-
dilute.
You might be like, what was
defeats the whole
inventor's
purpose
name?
of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you found out that fact from the woman's monopoly, it doesn't even matter if you remember the woman's name or not. You still know a female invented Wi-Fi. Do you know what I mean? Because you played that game and it was associated with that. So I guess in that sense, yeah. But for me, in regards to it being like, if it was to be like an equality thing, then yeah, I feel like it was just kind of
okay, but
they've gone all in.
But then Hasbro,
like 100%. This is what is.
But Hasbro have said Miss Monopoly is created to inspire everyone, young and old, as it spotlights women who have challenged the status quo. Isn't it kind of anti what they're saying though when they're saying inspires everyone?
And that's what I'm saying. It's when they use
because they're not inspiring everyone.
When they use wording like that, that's where they confuse it.
Yeah, that's where they've confused the situation because that changed the whole narrative. You said
advertising jargon, but you know.
Yeah, because what like. If you openly said we're trying to inspire young and old women,
like, okay,
then
fine.
That's what the game is.
I would have been like for it.
But then again, I don't think that okay. Now Ashley said that
no, then again
that starts a conversation. The pay gap thing starts. That is true. But what I'm saying is, in terms of inspiring, that isn't inspiring women to have more money in that game, because the fact of the matter is, if it's like, oh well, because I'm getting more than you. How's that going to inspire them to be like, oh, I'm getting more than the men?
Yeah, they might go out with like a sense.
You might go out with a sense of I expect more. Yeah. You see what I'm? Do you hear what I'm saying? If you're like, what I'm saying is like, does it really? Isn't that kind of having an adverse effect in terms of saying that women? It's like because that means that it's not going to inspire women if they're going to say, wait, hold on, why am I not getting more than the men? Say that without yawning.
No, sorry, but then again.
But then if they come with that mindset though,
yeah,
wouldn't they be equal then? Because they're already underpaid.
No. Think about you think about it. You tell me this. If you are playing a game, like
I'm thinking real life. I'm not thinking about the game, by the way.
I'm saying
you're taking it literally.
No, because I'm saying this game is meant to inspire women, or whatever, blah blah blah. But what I'm saying is, say if I'm playing a game of FIFA and I start the game with a handicap of 5-0 all the time, and then I go into a tournament. And I don't start with that handicap. I'm like, what the hell?
This is not a good example, by the way.
No, because just like I'm always used to having this handicap. So I'm always used to being in the comfortable position.
Yeah, but they're linking it to real life. This is what
I'm saying. I'm saying if you're young, and this is your only instance of Monopoly, and you're always a female, and you're like, I get to start with more, and then one day you go and play Monopoly at someone else's house, and it's like we're playing on the fair. It's like no, I don't play like that.
I don't think it's that serious. I get what you mean, but I don't think it's that serious.
No, I'm just saying. If I play a game, if this is my only game and that's all I play, and I always get more than you, and then one day I have to play the game and we're all just straight level, then I'm gonna be like, no, that's not fair. I'm used to playing like this.
If I got someone in this game, I'm just explaining the whole thing.
You're actually going through the whole thing.
I'm explaining like why it's like this. Okay. That's the whole point of the game.
That's what it is.
I think I see it as like an educational thing. It's not just that literal game like. Just get a real Monopoly if you're gonna do that.
I don't know. But I'm thinking with the real Monopoly, I don't think we could still do the pay thing. We can still do the pay thing as normal, but then we just have the inventors. It's about the inventors.
That's why I think they're going all in. They're going like this is the.
I don't think they need.
This is how it is.
But do you know why that pay thing? I think that's causing people to have an issue with the game. Because then people are gonna be like, oh, here we go again. Do you know what I mean, kind of thing. There's gonna be a lot of that where it's like. That pay thing is going to cause an issue, whereas
pay thing for who?
No, just in terms of saying, oh, you're putting the pay unfairly to say that we're equal. So that just causes an issue rather than just making a game where everyone can be like, oh, it's just female inventors.
No, but that's the whole point. They're not. I don't think they're trying to like please everyone
to make an enjoyable game for everyone.
I don't think
apparently they are.
Well, you're going off their words from that.
Yeah, so should they not be?
You can clearly see their intentions from what they're doing in the game. You can clearly see what they're trying to do.
Man, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, it's a good idea. I think it's a good. I think it's a good idea.
Like a special edition type of game. Just see it as that. Like it's a one-off.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Specialized game version of this game.
Yeah, that's what you have to see it as. Even though they called it, that's what I'm saying. They should have called it like its own edition.
Yeah.
But they called it that.
But maybe they need to do that so it's out
to
get more people to get it or see it. Do you get what I mean?
Do you think we should have a black one?
Like a black inventor.
That'd be cool. I like that.
And then, do you think we should have one where it's like we can, like a press?
Wait, what? A what? Black oppress.
We can oppress.
You can oppress. Oh, it's like a fit in the game. Jesus
can you even say that, man? Yeah, what? It must have oppressed.
No, like we can have a black one where we have the advantage.
And then
Well, it's like if you're
pass
black and you play
reparations.
Monopoly. Yeah, you get reparations.
Reparations on goal.
You get
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine? No, you get bonus reparations.
Yeah,
on
Make that in
go.
real life, bro. Forget the game.
Yeah, but that'll start the conversation
Make
now.
that a reality. No, it wouldn't. What's
Huh?
that? People,
man.
people have been saying the same aspirations for centuries, bro. And nothing's
Black
happened.
Monopoly, man.
Huh?
What would we call it?
I don't know, bro.
What would you call it?
It's gonna sound
Huh?
something.
Monopoly Black.
No,
That's
you
dead.
call it.
That is dead. Huh?
It's a terrible name.
It is.
Monopoly.
What do you
Black.
call a black monopoly?
I don't know. Melanin Monopoly?
Oh, that's all mad.
Hey.
Monopoly.
What? No.
Monopoly.
Melanin Monopoly.
Melanin. Monopoly.
Copyright. You see in the streets.
We got to design
Yeah.
that game, bro. London Monopoly,
that's
man.
design.
Straight South London Monopoly, where you buy Morley's
Nah, that's dead.
and then you buy
wild.
That's dead. No.
you buy betting
No,
shops.
How much money you getting from that?
You buy betting shops.
£2.
Huh? That could be the four corners of the train station.
The brown,
Wait,
the
what-
brown
what would
corners.
be-
What's-
What in
The chicken
South
shop.
London Monopoly?
The chicken shop.
What would-
Morley's.
Yeah, what would be like?
You get Morley's favorite chicken. Think of another chicken shop. Bernie.
I'm trying to think of like a
Roosters.
generic South.
Bernie Roosters.
They're all the same, like
No,
Morley's,
favourites,
the fake,
wait,
all the
wait,
fake
so-
ones.
Fantastic
What do you say?
Morley's.
So what favorites Morley's?
Yeah, like
Favorites
Perfect Fried,
Morley's.
Perfect Fried, yeah.
Yeah.
PFC.
and then we need another one.
Is PFC South though?
Beckham.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
There's one in New
I
Cross.
see that kind of everywhere.
There's one in New Cross.
I see it in East though.
Is it? Southeast.
So they,
I've seen PFC in East. So I'm thinking.
and what would the last one be?
I don't
I'm
know.
saying we don't really
Metro.
have like.
Metro, that fake Morley that's coming around everywhere.
There's the Moleys, the one with the M O.
Oh, Mowleys.
The Mowleys. Is that?
Oh, yeah,
I'm saying there's bare like fake
Favourable.
ones.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
That's
You can
what
have chicken. You can have chicken shops have that. Then what? Betting shops.
That's everywhere. That's not for South. How's that? There's nothing.
Then you can have
Lewisham Centre.
Then you can have like shoe zone. Then you can have a shoe zone.
Oh yeah, that would be in like.
No, you'd have to have like a Brixton. You have to have that,
Yeah.
like actual
Oh, yeah, 'cause
places.
it's all south, innit?
Mm.
Southwest as well. So
No, I was thinking of like instead of electricity and thingy, you can have like.
I'm thinking of actual places.
yeah, that's what
So you'd
I'm
have like
saying.
Lewisham.
Yeah,
Oh,
you'd have,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Lewisham Centre.
No, but Lewisham will be like the main one.
DLR.
You got boroughs
the
in there.
DLR would be like one of the.
Because there's not enough. There's not enough.
Yeah,
like,
DLR.
there's not enough places to.
I know
Like
we
chicken
could.
shops
You
and,
could probably
like-
come up with a board for.
There's nothing specific for
You
South
come
for
from a
that.
South
Oh, yeah.
board. You could probably
What,
come
for
up with a
the-
South board.
Now people would take offence though.
What South board?
Like,
Oh, that would be offense. No,
where
but would you
where
take
would be
offense?
blues? Where would be blues?
If they use chicken
Black
shop,
beef.
if they use a chicken shop, no, if they use,
Nah, the most expensive in South.
Where's this message?
cold.
if they put a chicken shop on us,
Nah, I see it goes somewhere in Southwest maybe.
Oh yeah, Wimbledon. Wimbledon has mad houses, but I don't know.
More than Blackheath though.
Yeah, bro.
Blackheath is expensive.
What about Dulwich? What about Dulwich?
Wild, fam, bro. There's some.
What about
cool
Dulwich?
houses.
Have you seen the house in Dulwich?
Not more than.
Have you seen the house in
I
Dulwich?
have.
Though?
Yeah, no, bro.
Some of them look like they're
Bruv,
gated
Blackheath
mansions.
have
bro.
mansions, bruv.
So does Dulwich.
Blackheath, bro, obviously, Blackheath.
Yeah, but so does
is
Dulwich.
Mad, but
I'm thinking Blackheath might be up
Blackheath,
there.
It might be Blackheath.
I think Greenwich.
or
I think
Wimbledon.
no. I think it'll be Greenwich.
I was
No
thinking
why?
Greenwich,
No why
but-
You
Greenwich?
should look up the numbers.
No,
Bruv.
because no
Maybe
why
Greenwich.
Greenwich? No why Greenwich?
Might be
Because
Greenwich.
isn't that the Queen's? Isn't that the Queen?
Yeah,
the
maybe.
Queen something?
Oh, near her.
Yeah.
No, something about the Queen thingy.
They would all be up
And then
there.
you got the O2 on all them things. That'll be up there. They'll all be blue.
Nah, I don't think. No, there's.
No, there's only two blues,
So
bro.
yeah.
There's only two.
We have to look up. We have
Greenwich
to look,
might be
we have to look
green.
up the real estate.
Greenwich might be
Yeah,
green.
but then I think they would put Blackheath in green then, because it would be like Greenwich, Blackheath, and somewhere else.
Yeah.
They're all close, innit? They're all like the
So-
same kind of thing.
So that
If Greenwich rises,
I can see Blackheath
rises.
being
but
blue.
then
I can see
again, where-
Blackheath
London
being
Bridge is
blue.
where? Oh, that's central. That's East Central.
Central, yeah, it's too far.
Beckenham comes
Obviously,
like
Wales
Kent,
is
innit?
close,
That's
I
Kent,
think
so
it's
that won't
near
count.
south.
Yeah, that ain't count.
Yeah.
I'll probably say Blackheath or I'll say Blackheath.
You were saying
but you adding Wimbledon,
is
but that's
Wimbledon.
southwest. Though. Are we going southwest?
it's
Yeah,
sort,
it's
it's
still
sort of south.
innit? Bro, the cribs in Wimbledon are
South,
ridiculous,
southwest,
fam.
southeast.
Yeah, I'll say
Like,
no,
it's
like
just land,
no,
like,
no.
you
No,
don't
won't be
think
green.
it's
No, won't be
just-
green.
it's
No, won't be
just land,
green.
fam. It's not
Like
even like
Clapham,
where it's like-
Clapham, Putney, they will be green.
Where?
Clapham, Putney,
Yeah.
Oh, the green.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
the
they
green?
will
That's
be
like the
green.
second hat.
Yeah,
Second highest,
they'll be green.
Um,
Richmond, does that come under London though? That is Greater
Southwest.
London. Is that Greater London?
I think Richmond is southwest, no?
Or does that come under Twickenham, TW?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's on the Southwest Rail.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that
So it might be
it
up-
doesn't help though. Because
I
that
don't know.
doesn't mean
Blackheath might not be blue, you know.
It-
With Richmond, if Richmond plays, and if Richmond and them places play,
The only reason you can, the thing is with Richmond and Wimbledon and those kind of places, it's mad because they're big in it. They're like
yeah,
bigger than Blackheath. Blackheath's like a
Yeah.
kind of smaller concentration, isn't it?
so. What's brown then?
Ooh.
Brown.
What's brown?
Didn't they already violate Brown with Old Kent Road?
What's
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
true.
would be brown. Oh, yeah,
Nah, you
that
gotta
would
change
stay
up
brown.
though. I think you gotta
No,
change
that-
up.
that-
You gotta change up.
What's
though.
brown?
You gotta change up.
I don't want
You
to
gotta
say.
be
I
a
don't
bit
wanna say no
creative.
areas. I ain't
Find
sending-
somewhere else.
I ain't sending no shots.
No, why? What's the cheapest? What do you think the cheapest is right now?
I don't know. Deptford. I was gonna say Deptford.
I was gonna say Deptford, to be honest. Not gonna lie.
Deptford.
I was gonna say Deptford.
Yeah.
Maybe
Deptford and something else though. It has to be two of them.
Peckham.
No, that is gentrified as hell, bro.
Yeah,
That's
Peckham's
going
gonna
up.
be up.
Yeah,
That'll
but
probably be blue.
in terms of all
That'll
of
probably
them,
be blue.
in terms of all of them,
Like,
that's been
that'll be baby
gentrified.
blue.
Oh, yeah,
That'll be
that'll
baby
be-
blue.
More than like Brixton.
Nah, Brixton's
Brixton will be like orange.
Brixton's
Yeah,
moving up, fam.
I think Brixton will be the orange.
Brixton's moving
So
up.
who's the lowest out of all of them?
Probably still like.
I'm
it'll be
thinking
like-
Deptford.
Yeah, probably Deptford. Them, there's no.
Yeah, it's been untouched. It's been untouched.
Yet. Like
Yeah.
obviously just
There's no
touched in
gentrification.
Lewisham, but Deptford ain't been touched yet, fam.
Nah,
Deptford
Lewisham's
is still in shadows.
expensive, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Genuinely,
Lewisham
you
is-
can see- you can see
Lewisham
it
is not
happening.
cheap at all.
That's what I'm saying.
But
You
is
can see it
Lewisham
happening
yellow,
in
though?
Lewisham. Yeah,
Yellow or orange?
yellow.
Yellow.
You think it's hitting the yellow?
What is yellow higher than orange?
Yeah, yellow is high. Yellow's
Yeah.
at the top of the board.
Yeah.
Yellow and red at the top of the board.
That's why I'm not sure about Peckham.
I'll say Bellingham will be on the bottom. as
I
well.
think Peckham will be the lowest, you know.
I'll say Bellingham will be down there.
Better than you think.
It'll
It's
be
not been
down there.
touched either.
Bellingham hasn't been touched.
What about Peckham? Peckham Catford.
Catford's been getting touched. They having
When?
They have a movie festival and all sorts in Catford. They're gentrifying it. They're touching it with
Yeah, but
bars
it's that-
and by
does
the
that-
by
does
the
that
bridge.
raise- is that-
and also
I
it's
don't think
got,
the value's raised
and
that
also
much, yeah?
it's got 2 rail stations. That makes a big difference. That
It's
makes
always
a
had-
big
it's
difference
always
to
had
prices.
that.
No, but that makes it. I'm saying that makes a difference to prices.
That's why Lewisham's so high.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Have you not
Catford-
seen-
I
have
think
you not
Catford-
seen that whole
I
gap?
think Catford would be pink orange.
Nah.
It will be pink orange. It would be pink orange.
Wait,
We need to get the numbers.
Catford
We need to get the
prices-
numbers.
Yeah, I
We
need to
need-
see
I
the
don't think
board and
Catford's
get the
high.
numbers. We should have had like a print out of the board and we should have.
We didn't know we were going to talk about it. I didn't know I was
I'm-
going to get on
next
this.
week, yeah.
I'm just comparing it to
Next
Lewisham.
week you bring in your boards. Everyone bringing their own board next week. And I want to see what everyone's
Because
saying.
the developing in
We need
Lewisham is
time.
mad right
We
now.
need time.
Oh, yeah,
So
The skyscraper's all by the station
where?
in Lewisham,
yeah, and the
Oh,
premiere
yeah.
and thing. Yeah, but what-
and the new it's just by KFC. There's a
What's
new
that there?
there's a
What's
new
that
hotel
there?
coming there.
there.
Have you not seen a big open
by
gap?
the,
now?
yeah. I wonder what they'll
This
do
is
with
what I'm
that.
saying.
Oh, yeah.
Lewisham's going mad, bro.
Mm. Yeah,
Where's
no.
Catford, bro?
I told you they're building and they're doing film festival and all that. And it's Lewisham's sister in it, so it'll be next to it on the board. It's Lewisham's sister.
I get that, but nah.
It's Lewisham.
Ladywell's in between though, so that kind of.
But the lady. No,
I know exactly. Ladywell doesn't change, so that's why it doesn't.
No, I don't know. I don't know at New Cross. Well, New Cross has a university.
Nah, Newcastle has never been high.
They have a university.
Doesn't matter. Look it up.
And Broccoli.
Look, Broccoli's been quite high.
They-
They've always been up there, Broccoli.
Yeah,
Even though it hasn't been touched.
yeah,
It's weird.
Yeah.
Some
They have-
places
no way. They
just
have
don't.
that train. They have that station that takes
Yeah.
you all the way to London Bridge.
Where?
Broccoli.
Broccoli's like a pass.
We-
Over,
we
they
took-
got
we-
overground for
We
it.
need to find a way
Yeah,
for our boards.
Broccoli's-
We need to find a way for our boards, man.
What? I can send you a little.
Because-
thing you
because
can-
we don't know we don't know
I'll
what.
send you I'll send you a PDF.
Go
and
find
you
yeah,
just
we
find a
don't-
template. And just,
Yeah, and then
just fill it out.
we'll run it. We'll run
I've
these
got one. I
templates.
have one on
man.
my computer now.
Make it accurate one. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What are we talking about again? Miss Monopoly.
Oh, yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that was it. Okay. So do you think it's a good thing?
Yeah,
It can be.
yeah, it can. Because I said it's informative. Like,
I think it's a good thing to start a conversation.
yeah,
as
yeah,
Ashley said.
therefore,
But I don't think I don't think the wage thing. I think the wage is is a bit of a troll move.
yeah.
I think the wage thing is a bit of a troll move to me. I think I am a fan of definitely showing us some female inventors because I had no idea some of them.
Exactly. That's what it is.
I kind of see why people are like, you could have picked someone probably better than someone that made cookies, especially when you're trying to see that women in a different light.
Oh, okay, now that. But is she brown?
I don't know about that. I don't know
Does it
about
show us
that.
the
The
board?
woman that
Yeah,
What
invented.
if she
we should
really?
just pull up
So
the
if
board.
she really did, like.
No, it did. But
Oh,
one thing,
you're trying to say you find
but
more
one thing is-
different examples.
yeah, I'm saying they could have picked women that are probably in different fields just to kind of get away from certain.
But to be honest, I didn't
probably
really,
stereotypes.
until you mentioned it, I didn't really think about it, to be honest.
No, I didn't.
Like, because
no,
it's cooking
I thought
and food.
I saw someone's comment.
Oh yeah.
That.
See, I
And it
wouldn't.
made me-
I would have even thought of that, to be honest.
Yeah, but
If I saw that,
But I'm saying, but you see where people can get that idea from.
because when you
So
hear about
it's
what?
when you hear about chefs and that, who's the first person you think of? It's all men.
But what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
to hear the woman that made Wi-Fi definitely more. Oh, you know what I mean? Than the first woman to make cookies. Because then
Either way, I wouldn't have
people-
known,
yeah, of
to be
course.
honest.
Yeah,
So.
exactly.
But I'm just saying. I'm just
It
saying.
doesn't really
people-
matter to
people-
me. It
People
doesn't.
probably want to stay away from a stereotype. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I guess so.
That's why.
But if it's a fact, then it's a fact. Like,
Yeah,
See the board.
but there's also other female men they could have used. That's what I think people.
she would
complain
just
about.
avoid it instead.
Yeah.
Would you personally avoid it?
Well, no, if that's someone that's significant because we all like cookies, then you should probably go ahead. Because who doesn't like cookies?
Yeah,
If
that's
it's a
what
fact,
it is.
it's a fact. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. One last thing. Some guy from Emmerdale. Don't watch Emmerdale.
Oh,
Nope.
God.
Don't
No.
watch- But he got sacked
Yeah.
because he threatened to kill I think his co-worker.
It's like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. Like,
No, he said he's
like,
gonna
like,
knife him or
empty threat.
something.
Oh shit.
He said he's gonna kill him with a knife or something.
This is real.
Oh yeah, he really said it.
Okay.
Yeah. Did he deserve to be
What, in
sacked for
person?
that? Well, that's the thing. I don't think it was. I think he said it when he was with this.
Now, what's the context?
No. Sorry, he wasn't in the same show. He threatened to kill a guy from Hollyoaks at the TV Choice Awards.
Okay.
He was at TV Choice Awards. Huh?
Says an argument.
Yeah.
Was it drunk though? Was
They
alcohol
didn't say he
involved?
was drunk.
That's what I'm saying. You need to know the details.
They didn't.
what I'm
But they didn't say.
saying.
They didn't
If it's
say that
alcohol
stuff.
infused,
You
then
need that.
that's a different story.
They didn't say that stuff. They literally just said that he threatened him, and then he also said, "Oh, I'm going to kill you with a knife." So he was sacked. And the irony is, he was in Emmerdale. He was
What,
in a
doing the
knife
same
crime
thing?
story.
Oh wow.
No, he was in a knife crime story where he was stabbed. So it was about knife crime.
Why
But
did you say-
that's not real. So
Yeah, but that's what the
it's just,
irony
it's
is.
just irony that
Yeah.
I would've
it's
been
ironic.
like, I'm just trying to
Do you
get
feel like
him
he's
out.
worthy of an empty threat saying that he's going to knife someone? Do you think that's worthy of a
Well,
sacking?
You know what it is? You can't. It depends on how he said it. Maybe the guy who he said it to. Maybe some people.
That's one of the context of it,
Scared.
like-
Yeah, like
It could have been like at 1 a.m. after everyone's been
Yeah,
drinking or
exactly.
something. That's
Like-
why I don't really understand. Like, what's the background
'cause how
behind
would
it?
you feel if Donnie was like, "I'm gonna stab you up"?
There's got to
would
be a
you
reason.
like,
There's
"Right,
got to be
why
a
are you doing
reason.
that?"
What's the
Or would you be
reason?
Like you might say it to your lad as a joke. I'm like, "I'll stab you up, fam." Like, is there really a fun way to say that?
No, but I think they were kind of.
Not really.
Yeah, exactly. It's not.
Come on, just say
Like,
it. You know,
that's what
not
I'm
really.
saying. Like,
Yeah.
if you say I'm gonna stab you, like you know
Yeah.
what it says to you in like a jokey way. I'm gonna stab you with a knife. Like,
Yeah.
it just sounds wrong, fam. If I'm gonna joke with you, like, let me joke you, fam. Like I'll say something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like it'll sound a bit more light, but Donnie's just like, I'm gonna stab you with a knife.
Because the situation sounds like they were both
They'll
drunk or
fight,
something.
yeah, they'll fight. Well,
Well,
he said that
someone-
he regrets his behavior and he thought it was unacceptable.
So there's no like explanation for like
No.
Why they even started?
No.
or how it even started. No.
No, they
So
just had
then-
some conflict, and then he said it, and then he said the threat, and then he got sacked for it. But
It's a bit harsh, but hey, you said it, so
yeah, it's pretty mad. But I don't think it kind
no,
of
but
helped
would
with
you-
saying
alright.
knifing in this time.
If you
of
were
day
okay,
and
no,
age.
if given what we've been given, yeah, if you were like an actor on set, and then the same guy was like, "I'm gonna stab you up. I'm gonna stab you with a knife for what? I don't know."
What we're just beefing.
Yeah, based on what you know here, if someone said that to you,
Well, this is at TV
would you
Choice
be like,
Awards.
"No, get rid of Donnie. I don't want him working. I don't want him working on set with him. I don't feel safe." Or would you be like, "No, he's a donor."
Well, to be honest, well, that thing, yeah, true. Because why?
do you feel?
No, why?
How
Because
do
if
you-
you're
how do
in a
you feel?
conflict with a man, like I'm saying, you said as a joke. If someone's like, "Oh, I'll joke you as a joke," yeah,
Yeah,
and it's like, say you're just play fighting, whatever. That's not serious.
yeah.
But if you're actually in a beef with a man, and then he said, "Oh, I'm gonna stab you up," you're all gonna feel some type of way. Because my man could just come in one day. What if he's feeling the same kind of way though?
how was it said? How was it
That's
said?
what I'm
Like,
saying. Like, and that's why. It's
Why would you say I'm
obviously
gonna
based
stab you
on-
with a knife?
That's what I'm
Why
saying.
no? Because why would you pick? Why would you
is
pick
that,
a weapon?
is that the direct quote?
That's
is
what he
that,
said.
is that the correct?
No,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to know what he said. Bro. That's what I'm
They're
That's
not
what he
paraphrasing,
said.
no. This is what I'm saying. Like,
that's what he said.
it's the
He said-
media. You don't know about
Yeah.
these
That's
things.
what he said. Apparently,
Unless there's a voice clip of him saying it.
Yeah.
no, they didn't. The media have just put
But
that.
clearly, it was enough for him to get fired. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Man.
It was bad.
I don't know.
Something mad.
Huh?
He must have said more than that.
Yeah,
He must have said more than that.
I don't know,
Like
man.
I said, that's what I'm saying. Like, if someone said that to you, how would?
But he just
would
said
it make
but he just said I'm sorry and I regret my actions. So he's not saying that he's denying it at all.
He must have been like blasting it, shouting out or something, like a proper argument. Then that's the only way you'll get sacked. Why would you get
Yeah,
sacked?
what I'm saying. So if he's saying that in an argument, heated argument, wouldn't you feel some type of way my man means it?
No, because it's just for me, it's just him just getting heated. Like,
But why
if
would
he
you
was
go? Why
to-
would you say I'm gonna mess you up or I'm gonna? Why would you pick a
'cause
tool?
some
Why would you
people-
pick a weapon
bro,
that
the
you're
same
going to
way
get
you
man
could be
with?
arguing with anyone and they just say some spontaneously dumb shit. Like, it's the same way he could have just blurred it out. I was like, fuck it. Same way people say, I'm going to kill you. surely that should make you feel more scared than someone saying, I'm gonna stab you.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know what I mean? Really, but it don't. Someone's gonna care about. Shut the fuck up, bro.
Well, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
This is what the quote was. I'm going to effing knife you.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to sack him.
Yeah.
You got to sack him.
Don't you think that's mad?
I don't know, bro. I don't think it was that deep. I said I'm a fucking knife you. You're a dickhead.
I guess to show this
If you
doesn't
care,
want to
if the
be.
next day you see him charging towards you, then you get ready.
No, that's fine. You don't.
You get ready for what?
No, but bro, you're on set. Like he's not gonna come out. How is he gonna stab you on set? I feel like there's no way he can just stab you. He's like, okay, I'm gonna stab you up. I'll be like, okay, you're an idiot. There's no way he can.
No, but this is like a TV choice. No, this
if I do
okay.
get stabbed,
This is all not unfair.
what happens to him?
Wait, this
Because
is
he's
not
already
unfair.
said he
This is
stabbed
not
me.
unfair.
Like, why
This is
would
not
you be
unfair.
scared?
It's at the TV Choice Awards.
No, but
So they're at the
bro,
TV Choice Awards. They're all beefing. All of a
And
sudden, my man said,
they're
I'm
on separate shows.
Yeah, they're on separate shows. So all of a sudden, this man just said, I'm
Even
gonna
so.
effing knife you.
Why would I be scared, fam? If he stabbed, anything happens to me, I could cut myself. I'm suing him. Say it again, bitch. Say it again,
Oh.
fam. I'm saying, do you know what I mean?
I get what you mean.
You can't. If he said that, then I'm cool. Like,
But you're not cool because you still might take the blade.
bro, and at the end of the day, you're already beefing with him. Like, for me, as I said, it's just someone talking through emotion.
But-
like you.
But in a
people
public
say
space, in a
things
public
through
space,
emotion.
but
You can't let that
yeah.
kind of.
But in
As
a
I
public space, in front of all these people, and with knife crime,
Yeah,
that it's not smart.
I don't blame
him.
Eminem for sacking him.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Because
I would sack him.
he
When
represents
everyone,
them.
way.
yeah, and,
That's
yeah,
how
I'm
it would
saying
make you-
they can't be
how
like,
it
oh
would
yeah,
make you
he's
feel.
come back on
Yeah,
Sweat Jam.
he's
Yeah.
part of their brand. You
Like-
can't have
Can't be
that.
threatening
But
like
what if-
other,
no, but what if-
of
I'm
rival
saying-
shows.
But what I'm saying is, what if like they left the decision up to you in it? Like if they were like, all right, he said it to you, you decide. He stays or he goes. It's not Emmerdale deciding. Now it's like how does he make you feel uncomfortable? If you say yes, we're sacking him. If you say no, let's keep it moving.
I don't want to be in the hands of sacking someone though.
No, but it's your
In just an empty in a threat. Like say someone racially abused me,
Yeah.
then go. I better get rid of that guy. I want him out. But if someone just yelled a threat
Yeah.
at a rival team and they're telling me to sack him, that's not my job.
Yeah, but I'm just saying but he's working with you. You used to have to be around each other.
No,
Most
this
obviously-
guys are separate.
No, but I'm just saying in this scenario, we're
Okay.
talking about you. Like you've been kind of faced because initially that's what I thought you. So I'm just saying like in this scenario here, you've been kind of faced with a decision where it's like you can decide whether he stays or goes because you're working with him. You're the one who may or may not be feeling uncomfortable working with him. Obviously, he said it. He's just feeling how he's feeling. But do you feel safe? Like, and then you.
I would feel uncomfortable though because I'm just thinking in my workplace. If a man said I'm gonna effing knife you one day, and we had a heated beef here, and the man said I'm gonna effing knife you, next day I'm gonna be wary if my man's like walking towards me. Because all he has to do is come into the office. All he-
You would.
You'll be on edge.
all he has to do.
You'll kind of be on guard.
So yeah, I would feel uncomfortable because you wouldn't say that in the workplace and feel like, oh, you can sit next to that person next to you anymore. Like if he said that to you,
If someone says I'm gonna kill you,
I don't know, man.
like I hear people saying, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you."
No, but that's like I'm gonna kill you. Like I'm gonna kill you. But if it's like I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you, pointing finger at you, yeah. No. That means you know what? Tomorrow I gotta be ready because my man might come.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
For me, when
That's like the
someone's
same.
in a
If-
public space, you're protected.
I don't think like you. I don't think you are.
Kind of. I feel like stuff like that. When you're that big, TV Choice Awards, whatever, someone's gonna stab you. If I get stabbed, he done it. He goes to
But
jail.
you got stabbed.
Get
You
milled.
you
Okay,
still don't want to get
okay,
stabbed.
no,
You
it's true,
might
it's
die,
true.
bro.
No,
Like,
it's true. But it's like surely I don't feel like the person would do it, fam. Like I feel like
Nah.
In a
I
public
wouldn't-
space.
in the-
I wouldn't
take that risk.
No, the thing I'm saying, I'm
Nah, I
not
feel
willing
that.
to
I
bet on
definitely
it.
feel that, but it's like
You don't know
Then
where
you are-
my man came from. You don't know what he used to be about.
yeah.
So what if one day he was about this life and he's like, you know, bun this.
So you say sack him, fam.
I'm
Yeah,
not saying
fuck
sack him.
that.
I'm just saying
No,
no.
but
If I
that's
was an
what I
exec,
said.
I see why they fight.
You're not an exec, fam. You're the one he said I'm gonna stab you. That's the final question. He said to you, I'm gonna knife you.
I'm not gonna feel comfortable.
So be like, no, yeah, ready. I thought that's calm. I was asking. What would you say?
No, I don't think I wouldn't. No, it depends what I said to him. If we're beefing, then it's like no, just leave it.
Yeah.
That's true, you know,
Yeah,
because you
yeah,
don't
yeah.
actually know what you said to him. That's very true.
That's what I'm saying. If he didn't actually,
That's what I said at the beginning. What's consequence
because they
of
never
him,
actually they
of
never
him getting to that point?
they never actually said what
He
he
could've
said.
got
They
it.
never actually said why they drew blows. Yeah, they never
Yeah,
actually said why they got into a fight anyway.
Yeah, like how did it get to someone
Yeah.
saying
So
that?
he could have said something bare low key on him, and then he just flipped on him, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's just all about him getting
Because
fired.
that
Yeah,
big
his
quote
side,
was that big quote in it. So
That's
I
the
don't
first
know.
question. What was said to him?
But all I'm saying, like literally, you know the chance you take with saying something like that, especially.
Oh, yeah, of course,
if you shout,
yeah.
So you see why they said.
He said it.
No,
And he that's
gotta
why
deal with
that's why he's accepted it as well, because he's
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's been said.
He said it. You gotta deal with it.
Yeah. All right then. So that's it.
That's a sad ending, man.
Yeah.
No, it's not sad.
Someone getting stabbed or
Oh yeah. almost.
pretending to. I don't
He
know.
didn't get stabbed. No one got stabbed.
But he got sacked. So it's not very positive ending.
Well, you want me to talk about pancakes and butterflies? I ain't got. You want some good news?
Yeah, man. End on something a bit light, bro.
Exactly. It's done now.
End on something a
He
bit.
got sacked as well, so now he's like, yeah, I'm
All right, give me a second.
no.
A mum married a tree in front of her family. I'm planning to change her name. Is she crazy or not?
But what did the name change to first of all? That's mad.
Well, her name changed to.
What? Oak.
Wait, what? A man?
A mum of two has tied the knot with a tree and now intends to change her surname to reflect the species she married.
So it'll be like.
Mad or not? She's 34.
This is how we're ending it, bro.
This
This is where we're going.
My boyfriend was
What's
very
that called?
supportive
What
of
is
the
that
decision.
called though? Isn't it called something?
She has a boyfriend?
No, what's it
The
called?
tree, innit?
It's called something.
No.
Like,
It's even help make props for the ceremony.
but then again, a tree is something that's alive. So how does that work?
Would you be alright if your partner just said, you know what, I'm gonna marry a tree? Or do you think,
I wouldn't suppose.
Do you have a choice? If someone says that, do you have a choice?
Anyone
Really?
who tells me that.
or like, do
I
you think
would
like,
suppose
what if you had a new girlfriend and she said, oh, my last boyfriend was a ghost? Would you be huh?
No, in my luck, I probably wouldn't be out there, but I'll try to be out there.
That's true.
I'll try and be out there.
He won't.
Nah, no, I wouldn't.
He won't.
You'd be haunted by the ghost boyfriend.
Holding hands. They're playing Smash together. That's hilarious.
Alright, there you go.
There we go.
There you go.
Is that it? What's the
Yeah,
what's the conclusion for the woman?
Mad or not?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
She's
yeah.
lost
She
it
is.
because she's missing. Nah, I said some people love trees. And they're
To marry it
Yes, man.
legally.
To have a
Where
physical.
Where is it?
I'm guessing he has like a physical relationship
That's
with
another
her.
thing. Yeah, where is it?
Where's the tree?
Yeah.
I don't know. You can't leave her.
You know, go.
Yeah, that's okay. Time to go now. Time to go.
Drop the beat. Drop the beat.
No, there's no beat.
Someone laughed at
There's-
that.
There's
No,
no
that
beat.
was saying.
Thank you.
That was dead.
No, it wasn't.
That
That was
was
a good
dead.
pun.
No,
That was a good pun. I'm next up on Netflix.
not with that material. Not with that.
My thing's gonna be called Sticks and Stones as well.
I'm trying to do it again. You know.
Yeah,
He's trying to drop combos. Bro.
that was a nice
Friend,
one
he went
though.
From tree to leaf to stick.
Shout out Chappelle though. That was a live stand up.
Yeah, that was Six Sticks and Stones was bang.
Yeah, it was.
You finally watched it?
I watched it the next day.
Oh, after I watched the arcade.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
It was live.
Yeah.
Sensitive
the
topics
best.
he touched. I think it was hilarious. I don't think it was his best, but I definitely think it was
people are
hilarious.
saying that.
People say it's his best because of the topics he hit, the
Yeah.
chances he took. But
I think because of what he did with it.
yeah,
how it-
I definitely think it was a big one.
What's
I
his
definitely-
best then? He's
Huh?
only got like 4.
I like that one when I can't remember what it was called, when he was wearing the blue shirt and he
Killing me softly.
yeah, I like that
Yeah,
one.
was good.
The crack. That's the crack one.
Yeah, sprinkle some crack on him. And
See, the crack. I always remember the crack one or the monkey one, where he's wearing the yellow top.
Yeah, is that what? Is that? And I
That's the
remember-
one where he's
is
talking
that-
about the monkey. And
Where's that one where he's talking about the bus hijacker jacking off?
Yeah, that's that one.
That
It's that one.
Yeah.
See, it's when it's in yellow.
I don't remember that one.
When he's like, "Step back, everybody, get back,"
And he hijacks. Yeah.
hijacks the
Like,
bus.
stay still.
And he just lets one off like, "Why they shot?"
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
enough.
That was
That's what I'm
funny.
saying. That's his two main
Yeah,
ones.
but
I
I
think he's got a
like
few
that.
other small ones, but yeah.
And then the other one on Netflix, the other two on Netflix.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're alright though. They're good.
Yeah.
All right, then let's sign out then. All right, that was another episode of Chatting Thoughtfish. Thanks for joining us.
What was that?
Why are you always judging, man?
Oh yeah, they can't see you. They need visuals. bro.
Chatting
I know
Thoughtfish.
this guy's mug.
Oh
Let's
yeah.
go.
Yeah, you can find us on Twitter and Instagram at Chatting and Thoughtfish, and you know where to listen to us on SoundCloud, YouTube, and iTunes. Until next time, peace.